Hello everyone, let's just take next type of the numerical based on spiral gear. So here we have the statement, two horizontal shafts are connected by a pair of spiral gears A and B. So gear A and B is given. The angle between shaft is 60 degree. So theta is equal to 60 degree. A is driver and rotates 1.5 times B. So A rotates 1.5 times B. It means gear ratio is given. A has 40 teeth, so number of teeth on gear A, TA is equal to 40, and helix angle is also given, that alpha A is equal to 25 degree. The normal pitch is given, PN is equal to 10 mm, so MN is equal to 10 upon pi, so it is equal to 3.183 mm. So next given is what? The torque applied at A is given. So tau A is given 30 Newton meter, and find beach circle diameters. Beach circle diameter they ask for. So dA and dB is equal to question mark, and end thrust on each shaft. End thrust on each shaft means what? The axial force on gear A and axial force on gear B they ask for. Okay, so let's just calculate first pitch circle diameters of A and B. So for gear A it is mt into ta. Okay, so mt is mn upon cos of alpha A into ta. Ta is given, mn is known, so 3.813 divided by cos of alpha A is again known, so into cos of 25 into ta is 40. So we get dA. dA is equal to 140.48 mm. Now to calculate dB, let's just use mn divided by cos of alpha b into tb. But before that we require tb and alpha b. So tb is equal to G into TA. Gear ratio is given 1.5 and TA is 40. So we get TB is equal to 60. Okay. Now let's just calculate alpha B. Alpha B is equal to theta minus of alpha A. Theta is 60 minus of alpha is 25. So alpha B is equal to 35 degree. Now let's just calculate dB. dB is equal to mn, which is given, which is known, 3.183 divided by cos of 35 into 60. So in this way we get pitch circle diameter of gear. So dB is equal to 233.1 mm. Now let's come to the second, that end thrust on each shaft. So to calculate end thrust, firstly we need to calculate FTA, that is tangential force on gear A. So we know that tangential force is equal to torque upon radius. So it is torque is given 30 and radius that we already done with this calculation, 140.48 divided by 2. But this value is in Newton meter and radius is in mm, so let's just multiply the term into 10 raised to 3. So we get FTA is equal to 427.10 Newton. Now we know the formula for normal force on spiral gear. So normal force is equal to this FTA divided by cos of alpha A. So which is equal to 427.10 cos of alpha is 25. So we get Rn is equal to 471.25 Newton. Now this normal force is same for both of the spiral gears, so no need to calculate Rn by using of FTB, because we are not going to do the calculation for FDB. Now what they ask for end thrust. So to calculate end thrust, we have FA, that is axial thrust at A, is equal to normal force into sine of alpha A. So normal is 471.25 into sine of 25 degree. So we get 199.16 Newton. Similarly, FAB, it is normal force into sine of alpha B. So normal force is same for both gear into sine of alpha B is 35. So FAB is 270.29 Newton. So in this way we can able to solve all kind of the numerical on spur gear when they ask for the end thrust on each wheel. I hope you get the concept. Thank you for watching video.